heavyweights, they got power, bro. Tatu Vasa,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone in the top 10, this is the best fight because one,
If Zhang Weilin can do that, Jon Jones, by no means, he will just be able to take him down easy.
they're both standing up and, you know, it will be a point fighting, to be honest. I reckon that's actually a much better fight for Jon Jones. Another prediction
Next.
is Jon Jones to win the heavyweight title. Is that possible? Do you see that happening?
Yeah, I see that happening.
Against who?
Little Glinks. Well, against Francis.
You're
if
crazy.
he holds the belt.
You think Jon Jones is gonna beat Francis?
Yeah, I think
You're
I think
crazy.
he could have the.
Anyone who thinks Jon
Yeah,
Jones
the
is gonna
skills
beat
for
Francis is crazy, dude.
I think he's
No
got the
way.
skills for that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's got the physical attributes. I'm going off by that, but because of his reach advantage and it's just his overall length. He's way lengthier than Ngannou is. He knows how to control that lengthness.
Yeah.
Because Ngannou has always had an advantage in terms of his physical attributes. Right? He's always overpowered his opponents.
Yeah.
You can always see that difference.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen Jon Jones next to Francis, but he's taller. Statistically, he's taller and he's lengthier, and he's been gaining a lot of size. So he's looking a lot
But his
bigger.
legs are still like drumsticks, though. So.
Yeah, they are. Besides the legs, his IQ in terms of striking and his overall MMA basis is the best one that there is in.
Look, don't get me
UFC.
wrong. He's definitely a much better rounded fighter than Ngannou. But look, I think these heavyweights just overpower him. Yes, he's gained. He's put on some mass to compete in the heavyweight division. But these guys have natural strength. They don't need to build in mass. They have natural strength. They're a lot stronger than him. They will overpower him. Yes, he might be able to dodge a punch here and there, but one of those punches from Ngannou is going to land. And if it lands, it's night for Jon Jones. There is no way. I don't see that happening. I don't even think Jon Jones has the strength. Yes, he's a much better grappler and has a better jiu-jitsu than Francis, but I don't even think he has the strength to submit Francis. That's how much Francis is a monster, man. He's a gorilla, and he's just too strong. I don't see him. No way. I don't see that happening. He might possibly against someone else. He might actually. Let's go through this list. Let's look at the heavyweights and I'll name names. I'll list fighters. Right, from in the top 10.
Yeah.
And if you think Jon Jones is going to beat them, Marcin Tybura.
Yes.
I reckon Jon Jones has a good chance of beating him. Jazino Rosenstrike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jazino Rosenstrike is not like one of the most power. He has a lot of power, but he doesn't have the physical attributes.
Yeah.
Yes, he has a powerful punch, but he's not tall. He's not.
Whatever.
I feel like Jon Jones can actually overpower him, right? Alexander Volkov. Same thing, like same reasoning as Jazino Rosenstrike. Derek Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so as well. I can see
that would be a good.
That would be a fun fight. That would be such a fun fight to watch.
It would be a good initial
but
fight.
I think Jon Jones definitely beats Derek Lewis. He'll probably take him in the deep waters, get him tired, and then just finish him off from a distance. Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
And this one's going to be really tough, man.
Good chance.
Tom Aspinall is a monster, dude. That one's like, I don't know. That one's a tricky one. Tatu Vasa?
Yeah.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Curtis Blades.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be a challenge because Curtis Blades is a really good wrestler.
The wrestling bit, right.
Jon Jones is a good wrestler himself, but Curtis Blades is a heavyweight, man.
Yeah,
He's a lot stronger, so I don't know about that one. I think Curtis Blades beats him. I honestly do. Sergey Pavlovich. No way on earth.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. Same with Francis. There's no way Jon Jones beats Sergey. No way.
No, I see him beat him. I see him beat him. They're all big the brawlers, man. They rely on the power too much. Sometimes technique, like the great Conor McGregor says, man. Right? But technique beats power and timing beats speed. Oh, I fucked that one up big time, didn't I?
I don't know. Did you?
It's precision beats power and timing beats speed.
Yeah.
That still applies. Like you need good technique in order to have precision and in order to have the right timing. And with that, you're going to get that power. Jon Jones, he's got the IQ, he's got the timing, he's got the technique. And the big reason why I think he would beat these guys, these big powerhouses, is because his wrestling is next level compared to these guys here.
Yeah, but like he's a good wrestler, but I'm talking about strength, man. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
Technically, Jon Jones is a far better. Like a lot of non-heavyweights are technically way better than all heavyweights.
Yeah,
Technically way. But the heavyweights, they got power, bro. They're strong. They got strength.
Yeah.
Strength.
They do.
All right.
But the weight is the same. Like if you try to take someone down with the right technique, even with that video with Zhang Weili lifting Francis Ngannou up, that's a trying to lift like a huge freaking colossus guy, you know. If Zhang Weili can do that, Jon Jones, but by no means it will be like a feather blowing in the wind. He would just be able to take him down easy and just ground and pound and pop, 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 like a drum, like a bongo drum. Just
I
boom,
disagree.
boom, 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 boom.
All right, moving on. You're getting out of hand here. Moving on. Stipe Miocic.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a competitive fight. It can go either way.
be
That's
a
like that's a good
competitive
fight for. That's a good fight for.
Yeah,
Jon
much rather
Jones.
see that one.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Than Ngannou.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather see him fight Stipe than Francis.
Yeah.
Because I think it's pretty obvious Francis is going to beat him.
And I like Stipe, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoy him.
I think everyone loves Stipe, dude.
Yeah, underrated as hell.
All right. The number one heavyweight, Cyril Gane
Gane.
versus Jon Jones.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah,
dude.
that
That'll be
would
great
actually
fight.
be that. I reckon that's actually a much better fight for Jon Jones.
Oh yeah, because of the standing
yeah,
up.
they're both standing up, and it will be a point fighting. To be honest, it will be point fighting.
Oh yeah, big
And
time.
this is actually the best fight for Jon Jones. Out of all the everyone in the top 10, this is the best fight because one, Cyril Gane is the number one ranked heavyweight.
Yeah.
Right, and he's not as dangerous as like in terms of power and that. He's not as dangerous as everyone else. He doesn't have the wrestling. Right. It'll be a stand up fight, and I think Jon Jones has that wrestling, so he can always rely on that.
Yeah.
If he thinks if he finds that Cyril Gane is overpowering him on the stand up, he can always just take it down. So this is actually the best fight for Jon Jones. Now, is it marketable as Jon Jones versus Ngannou and Jon Jones versus Stipe? It might not be, right?
Yeah.
But Jon Jones himself, he can sell this fight.
Yeah.
He's a big enough name to for this fight to be a big fight.
Yeah,
So
it's a big
that's
comeback.
actually the best fight for him.
Okay.
For sure.
I agree with that. It's the best fight match wise, but in terms of popularity and marketing wise, not so much of a good idea.